I am that one that you know as Jesus, and we continue these teachings here so that you may continue your consciousness evolution. Some beings will ask, why am I coming through right now? Well, it is an important time in your history. It is an important time in your planet's development and your civilization's development. Why would I be concerned about that? Well, that was my purpose in my original ministry. It was to help with the evolution of civilization. Civilization cannot thrive without love. Nothing can thrive without love. And that is what you are witnessing on your earth plane at this time. You are witnessing systems that are not love-based and they cannot survive. And it may be your body. If you are not being loving to yourself and loving to the world with your thoughts and ideas and beliefs, you will manifest a body that is not going to thrive. If you are not loving the aspects of your life, if you don't love your work, if you don't love where you live, you are not going to bring vital life force into that creation, and so it is not going to thrive. These are important principles of creation for you to understand. On the microcosm, in your own small personal existence, you are functioning with the same laws at play as in the collective. So when you look out at the world and see terrorism and poverty and economic strife or pollution, these kinds of things, you are seeing the consequences of actions that are not coming from love. Whose actions are these? Well, they are all of your actions. You are now entering a period of your society's evolution where you must take responsibility for all of your actions, all of your thoughts, and all of your feelings. These are the generative forces behind creation. And you are witnessing the frequencies of those interior journeys coming through as manifestations. Manifestations are the results of thousands and thousands and thousands of thoughts and feelings with passion behind them. If you are living in a fearful mind or a judgmental mind, a worrying mind, a prejudiced mind, an angry mind, a violent mind, you are going to bring that frequency into manifestation if you spend a lot of time there. So, for example, if you are watching violence on video games or movies repeatedly, you are holding a frequency of violence whenever you are immersed in that particular entertainment. And that is going to be your addition to the violence out in the world. You are creating that frequency because you are immersed in that frequency. You are setting the tone, if you will, for your frequency. If you are creating a lot, if you are happy doing what you the work that you are doing, let's say you are an artist and you are enjoying the work. You create, you are inspired. When you are painting, you forget the time, you are happy, you forget to drink your cups of tea, and you are producing things that bring joy not only to you, but to others. In that experience, you are using the laws of creation beneficially for the rest of the world, not just yourself. And this is where the idea of separation must be looked at. You have been taught in your society, and for a lot of you, this seems to be true, that you are separate from everybody else. Your mind is separate, your body is separate, and your life is separate, and you believe that what you do does not affect others. That will be your experience, but the truth of the matter is that everything you do affects the world in which you live, the body in which you reside, at times even the weather that you are experiencing. You are the creators of all of this. And now you are entering into a period in your world's history where the feedback system is speeding up. You are, through frequency shifts, entering an aspect of your society's evolution where the feedback system is speeding up, and you may experience this as a shortening of time, as if time is going quicker. You may experience this as you think of something and it happens. You think of a person and they show up. And what is transpiring here is literally a consciousness evolution that is global. It is not avoidable. So you have two choices here. You can keep up with the frequency and the evolution. That is why we are here teaching at this time. It is a very important thing to understand that every time you step into low frequency activities, you are putting the brakes on your ability to keep up with this consciousness evolution that is happening. And that means if you watch a show, the news, for example, that is about death and destruction, in that 20 or 30 minutes, you are lowering your frequency, you are putting the brakes on your own consciousness evolution every single time. Every single time you do this, you are putting the brakes on your own consciousness evolution. So do not tell the story, oh, that you have a few vices and they are harmless. They are not harmless to your consciousness evolution. This is an important time, and we want to motivate you to understand this. The time for pussyfooting around the subject is over. Now is the time for you to discipline yourselves, not through harshness, not through hatred, but discipline yourselves to focus on what feels good. Discipline yourselves to insist that you do what you feel is good for you. Discipline yourself to read higher frequency material or to watch higher frequency material for entertainments. If you have a passion, begin to honor it, begin to pursue it, begin to research it. Can you bring it into your life more? Don't always focus on making a living at it. This is one of the great distortions of your Western minds, is you think that a passion must bring you a $100,000 income. No. The frequency that you hold when you are participating in or thinking about or entertaining that passion is the evolution of not only your own consciousness, but it's going to bring love to the planet. And that is all that's missing from this most magnificent vehicle on which you are traveling. And it is what is missing from the most magnificent vehicle in which you are traveling, which is your body. If you are sick, it is lacking love. Where are you unloving to your body? Where do you judge it? Where do you feed it bad food? Where do you lack exercise? Where do you restrict it or hurt it or abuse it? The same thing applies to you. Where are you not listening to yourself? Where are you not honoring yourself? Where are you doing things that you don't really like to do? Begin to really, really look at your life and ask, where can I add love here? Where can I be more loving to myself? Where can I be more loving to those around me? Not in a sacrificial way, but in an honoring way, in a truthful way. And sometimes being loving to people is saying no to them. If somebody wants you to watch a violent movie with them and you do not want to watch it, say no. You are looking after your frequency and you are not going to participate in that with them. That is a loving act, not only to yourself, of course, but it is to them, because they are not going to get support in their pursuit of low frequency activities. And so this is our message for you today. Stop thinking about what you could do and start acting and shifting your consciousness, your focus onto what you want, onto what brings you joy, onto what brings you happiness. You are not meant to suffer here. You are not meant to sacrifice here. These are lies that have been perpetrated about how to be a good person. No, your purpose is to be happy and to align yourself with what you love. And in that alignment, you will bring higher frequency energies onto the plane that everybody gets to enjoy. So not only do you get to be happier, but you raise the frequency of the creative device that you are. You are the creator gods who are bringing your society into manifestation. You are not separate from it. So do not look at it and say that it is bad, because you are all the contributors, driving your cars, eating your processed foods, these kinds of things. You must be honest about what you are doing and how you are contributing. It is significant when you change your mind. Then you become able to change your behavior, and collectively your behavior is bringing your society into manifestation. We are here to assist you, and we ask you to visit the website of this being, because she is going to be bringing forth live channeling opportunities where you can ask us questions and we can answer you in real time. leave your email there, and she will be able to notify you of these events. They are going to be powerful, and there are going to be a lot of them. So leave her your name, and you will be informed of these wonderful developments. We will be speaking to beings around the planet, and in that conversation we are going to be raising the frequency. So please join in these conversations, sign up for these events, because they will be bringing a collective elevation of frequency to this most beautiful planet on which you reside. We love you, and we will speak to you again soon.